Prime Minister takes action responding to Amma's letter, deputes Minister of State Narayanaswamy to visit Kudankulam to address the people's concerns. Social activist Medha Patkar joins the fast against the Kudankulam nuclear power project.
A real strength and symbol of the people's struggle and people's power. I indeed salute you all.
A 21-year-old woman's throat is slit inside a hospital in Villupuram where she worked after an in-hospital dispute. DMK makes quite the choice. KN Nehru takes the spot as the Trichy Bipole candidate. The railway staff on duty have started giving their versions of what led to the Arakonam collision. Ram Vilas Paswan meets the families of the victims of the Paramakudi police firing, promises to raise the issue in Parliament. Lawyers in Chennai should make use of opportunities thrown up by liberalization, says a High Court judge, while another explains. Good evening. You're watching the news tonight. I'm Natasha Doraiswamy, and here are the top stories, really in the form of headlines. Coming up is the National Front. The Sikkim quake kills 26 in India, 38 across the region, including Tibet and Nepal, many still missing. Over 5,500 army personnel spreading out all over Sikkim. Army swings into action very quickly with relief material. And the main highway that links Sikkim to the rest of the country has partially opened. In the cash for votes case, Ram Jethmalani does a roundabout, says the money used did not come from Amar Singh but from Congress leaders. Gujarat Chief Minister breaks 3-day fast in presence of bigwigs from BJP. He calls the success of Sadbhavana fast. The BCCI terminates the Kochi Tuskers IPL franchisee due to non-payment of franchisee fees. Well, the Prime Minister, in a swift response to the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister's letter regarding the need of the hour being to send a minister to address the Kudankulam nuclear plant issue, Minister of State Narayanaswamy has been deputed to visit Kudankulam to speak to the villagers there so as to remove the fear that had been spreading regarding their safety. This after the Fukushima nuclear plant disaster. And earlier, the Chief Minister had urged the centre to had hit out the centre, complaining of not sending any minister to assuage misgiving of the villagers about the project. The Chief Minister had said that there is fear psychosis among the villagers after the Fukushima nuclear plant tragedy, and that the Prime Minister must send competent authorities to state to clear misgivings about the project. And the PMK party has gone all out to support the cause of the villagers against the continuation of the power plant project, staging a protest and joining the indefinite fast demanding for the closure of the Kudankulam nuclear plant.
This agitation is to support the people who oppose the Kudankulam atomic power project. So our party position is, policy is not for this atomic power project. We can go for other projects like wind energy, solar energy, hydroelectric, hydro project. So we can go for that. All over the world, there is a policy that they oppose this atomic power project. Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu should meet the agitating people. She should go there and meet them and convince them.
Well, protesters from the three southernmost districts in Tamil Nadu who are demanding a closure of the nuclear power project in Kudankulam were energized today with the twin developments of the Chief Minister Jayalalitha writing to the Prime Minister to halt the project for the time being and support for their cause coming from social activist Medha Patkar. Some of the 127 people fasting at Idin Takarai near the power project have been removed to hospital on the 9th day, that's today, of their fast. While protest meetings have fanned out to different parts of Tirunelveli, Kanyakumari and Tuticorin districts. The Chief Minister has requested the Prime Minister to halt further work on the project until the concerns of the villagers are, of course, addressed.
is nuclear power versus people's power. And it is very obvious that people are questioning the risk and the fatal nature of the power generation to their life and livelihood. And it is the fish workers across the country who are in a way leading the battle along with the farmers. Here in Kudankulam, the first and the second unit that was in a way imposed on the people without the environmental impact assessment and the public hearing is obviously a risky proposal and a project.
On to some shocking news from the Villupuram district. Now, 21-year-old Sharanya, working in a private hospital, was found murdered today. She was a staff member in a hospital near Villupuram and was killed by Rajashekar, the relative of a hospital authority, after a verbal dispute on the distribution of medicines in a pharmacy. Rajashekar had slit her throat and Sharanya succumbed to her wounds immediately. Meanwhile, people within the hospital gathered protesting and began damaging the hospital doors and glassware, demanding the arrest of the killer and the hospital authority. On seeing the anger of these people, the accused Rajashekar consumed poison. Rajashekar has now been admitted in the Villupuram Medical College Hospital.
சரண்யா அந்த பொண்ணு பேர் 2 வருஷமாக கிட்டத்தட்ட இங்கே வேலை செய்யுது. வினோதினி மருத்துவமனை ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் டாக்டர். இன்றைக்கி செய்தி கேள்விப்பட்டு நாங்கள் வந்து பார்க்கும்போது கழுத்து அறுத்து எங்கே பார்த்தாலும் அறுத்து பாடியாக பார்த்தோம் ரத்தத்தில். உடனே அந்த அவரை வந்து அவங்க மாமனார் தான் குத்திட்டாராம். அவர் இட்டுன்னு போயிட்டாங்க. உடனே பூச்சி மருந்து குடிச்சிட்டாருன்னு சொல்லிட்டு போலீஸ் இட்டுன்னு போயிடுது. அடுத்தது வந்து மறிச்சோம், நாங்கள் எல்லாம் கும்பலாக சேர்ந்து மறித்தோம். அப்போ போலீஸ் வந்து தடியடி பண்ணிவிட்டு பாடி ஏற்றின்னு போயிட்டாங்க.
திருவண்ணைநல்லூரில் வினோதினி மருத்துவமனைன்னு ஒரு ப்ரைவேட் நர்சிங் ஹோம் இருக்குது. அதில் சரண்யான்னு ஒரு பொண்ணு, ஒரு 22 இயர்ஸ் ஓல்டு இருக்கும். அது பொண்ணு ஃபார்மசிஸ்ட்டாக ஒர்க் பண்ணுது. அதே மருத்துவமனையில் ராஜசேகரன் ஒருத்தர் பெரியவர் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாரு. அவங்களுக்குள்ள ஏதோ ஒரு பிரச்சனையாகி அந்த ஃபார்மசியில் இருக்கும்போதே கத்தியால் கழுத்து அறுத்து அதை கொண்டுட்ருக்காரு. அந்த பொண்ணு இறந்து போச்சு. அவரும் ஏதோ மருந்து சாப்பிட்டு தான் சொல்கிறாங்க. 2 பேரையும் வந்து ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்கு அனுப்பியிருக்கோம். ஃபர்தராக இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷனில் தான் என்ன மோட்டிவ், எதனால் மர்டர் பண்ணாருன்னு தெரிய வரும்.
Well, just after a few hours of ending confusions about DMK's participation in the Trichy by-poll, the Dravidian party came out with another shocker. The strongman K.N. Nehru, who had lost to AIDMK candidate late Mariam Pichai in the assembly elections, has been named party's candidate for Trichy by-poll. Currently, Nehru is in jail on land grab charges. Well, condemning the recent police firing at Paramakudi in Tamil Nadu, in which 7 Dalits were killed, Lok Janshakti Party chief and Rajya Sabha MP Ram Vilas Paswan today said he would raise the issue in the winter session of Parliament. He strongly condemned the incident and promised to raise the issue in Parliament. Paswan said he would also take up the issue with the Union Home Ministry. 7 people were killed in Paramakudi when police fired on rampaging crowds, mostly Dalits, which set ablaze vehicles and blocked traffic following the arrest of their leader John Pandian at Valanadu in Tuticorin district on September 11th. Coming up on the other side of this short break, behind bars for wanting and charging too much interest on loans, the story of a greedy couple coming up.